Hey there, everybody. Glitch Ripper here. I'm back for another mob battle, partially because I'm debugging some Dawncraft at the moment. But the big thing is, someone gave me a good suggestion and told me about a mod that I was not aware of, because I did not know how well they were going to be doing kaiju-sized mobs after a certain update. So, things happened, and I am totally going to have the Warden going up against the various creatures of a new kaiju mod, Godzilla Rising. Now the thing is, I've decided to use bundles a little more effectively in mob battles now. This is one of these things where I'm going, this is one of the reasons why we need bundles to just put into survival for vanilla, because they're already perfectly functional. I mean, come on, just take them out of experimental and just say we're good. I mean, to be fair, we're good. So come on. Now, the thing is, I have pretty much all the spawn eggs stuffed into one bundle, because for a mod to have more than 64 spawn eggs that are worthy of being unleashed, it doesn't happen very often. So I figure, and even then, I could probably just have more than one bundle and just conserve a lot of inventory space. So this will really help out. And of course, as I was saying, we're going to be having wardens being one of our main things, and this is mostly to mark my spot, as to where I came in. But let's get some parties started here. Now, as usual, they are absurdly aggressive, and will fight things on their own. So let's start off with Zilla. Zilla, are you super aggressive, or will the Warden get the first hit? Looks like the Warden's gonna get the first hit. Zilla's like, wait, what's going on? But of course, he stomped the Warden because he's a kaiju. he may not be the most powerful kaiju ever, but come on. It's a Zilla. So anything with Zilla in the title is or name is going to be very big. And I probably should have hit it with this, just cause. Okay, now I'm going to try to kind of track some things down by keeping track of my order a bit, but not entirely. So we had Zilla. Let's see Anguirus. Anguirus? Oh, yeah. Classic. We know you're the big honking dinosaur. Same can kind of be said for Zilla, but let's face it, you're also quite classic. Warden, will you start things off? Up. Kaijus have a lot of attack power. Still, Warden took multiple hits before it went down, so okay. Oh, this also sets them on fire. Yeah, they didn't really have that much left. Maybe I should see how many wardens it takes. Ooh, loot. That's a lot of hide. Yeah, I'm not putting those in the bundle because that's just gonna overstack. Yeah. So I can just kind of leave them around here, so. Because that's interesting loot, to say the least. They actually give plenty of loot. So lots of stuff will be able to be made. Can I make anything out of these? Oh, that's needed to make the shell. That's decent armor for a chest plate. I mean, if you're fighting things other than the kaiju, of course. Maybe I should do like a rematch where it's the Warden versus them, but the Warden's an army, and I just see how many it takes against some of the kaiju. Be an interesting thing to do. What are you shooting at, Battra? Battra? What are you shooting at? There was nothing over there, as far as I can tell, unless they sneakily put kaiju on top of the nether in honor of how I normally do things when it comes to kaiju. What are you shooting at? Do I need to go in that direction and find out after a while? Now Battra has been attacked officially. He's still shooting in the other direction. What are you firing at, Battra? Are you literally going to get yourself... Nope, nope, you're smacking the Warden now, officially. But what are you shooting at that's in that direction? I'd very much like to know. I don't think it's random. Now, to be fair, if it's high enough up, the Warden might be able to actually juggle Battra. Because that super boom, it has a lot of launch. Although it seemed to have resisted a little bit there. And the Warden is out. Still, what are you shooting at? What are you possibly shooting at over here? I don't see anything else in this area, Battra, so what are you shooting at? I'd very much like to know, was there anything over there or not? I'll just pull a 180, go back, and... there was nothing over there, Battra. There was nothing. Nothing was over there. I don't know what you were shooting at. Oh my gosh. Well, that was interesting. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of keeping track of them this way, but kind of see how for the future there might be a little something that way. And of course we have Kong. Warden, shall you challenge Kong? Well, we can tell Wardens aren't very good at sizing up their prey very well, because should have noted this thing is humongous. Okay, now it's just getting stomped by Kong. Yeah, just completely and utterly. That's how it went the last time that I had King Kong in a mod. It just went yoink, goodbye. Nothing dropped by Kong here. Don't worry about that. Yeah. But yeah, you can kind of see how I can kind of condense it there. This is also just showing the contrast between before and after. Now, Rodan. Rodan? Okay, so you're not flying initially. You prefer to walk before you take off. Which is fair. I mean, you gotta roost at some point. Okay, now you're flying. But shouldn't you be flying the other pose? Oh, come on. Rodan totally is supposed to walk upright on land, but then like flies in like classic horizontal pose. So there's something a little... I mean, you could theoretically fly like that, yeah, but I think Rodan is went a little too far up for the Warden to find. So I'm just gonna over here. Ooh. I'm gonna have another Rodan show up, and maybe this one will trigger on the Warden. So. Or you keep flying off. Do I need to actually use the Mob Enrager? I was hoping to let the Warden just go off natural aggression, because they are that aggressive. I probably don't actually need to use the Mob Enrager, but if Rodan keeps flying away, I may actually have to use it. So will I have to actually force this, or will the Warden just go for it? Maybe he's staying out of sniff range. Yeah, the Warden has like no idea where he is. That's hilarious. Something this big is able to sneak away from the Warden. That just seems incredibly contradictory. Let me just It literally ran into Rodan's feet and defeated itself. Rodan wasn't even trying. I mean, okay, that was interesting. Now obviously this is going to destroy the Warden. But of course, we have to let it try. Even if it gets struck by lightning. Hey! Enderman did show up for a moment, and then he blessed him with like, I think were we really that, yeah, we were kind of close to a warp forest. So that's fair. Planeswalking Enderman may have been struck by King Ghidorah's lightning. From Kaiser Ghidorah. Like, he is super aggressive. Like, he struck the Warden with lightning several times. And the Warden is still trying to... Okay, now he's locked on. Okay, so he does have a melee attack. We can confirm he does have a melee attack. It just took him a little while to use it. It's definitely a good way of dispensing him. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing. Although you are a bit, I guess in this form, being powered up this way, you're a little, a bit darker than usual. I like Ghidorah better in gold. Just saying, I totally like Ghidorah better in gold. It's just more him, you know? I mean, he's a king among Kaiju. They just totally wrecked the Warden. I also will note that this may be a tad loud because it's a Kaiju mod. It's something that we can all expect now. If there's a Kaiju mod, there's going to be lots of loud roaring, which of course will include Godzilla. Or in this case, the original Godzilla monster, Gojira. Yeah, how many people remember the original Gojira? He's a bit shorter than I remember. So he does have some really nice beam power. It would be hilarious if the Warden whacks that Enderman before he hits him when he's so close. But I don't think that's going to happen. We all know Wardens like to track by proximity first. Yep. He's mad. Okay, so you can't aim that beam lower, but you can still stomp. That's kind of fair. Poof. Oh. Loot. I will accept loot. Oh, I got the thing. I wasn't really after that particular loot, but yeah, it's not bad. It's just I was preferring it to be a little different, but you know. Godzilla bones. You get a G sword, which is awesome. You have the Godzilla skull, which is a good trophy, and we have G cells. Your Godzilla DNA. We need to take down a bigger Godzilla. Okay, well, it's thought. But we have Godzilla 2000. Wow, that was immediate. No sniffing required, just hi. How you doing? Get stomped. Okay, he just went for it. That was... Well, he absolutely just went for it, so, okay. Oh, this is the newest one. This is the -1 form. Okay. Gojira. -1 ultimate. Kind of. Kinda ultimate. Still. Goes back to the age of Godzilla is a monster that wants to destroy things rather than help anybody type way. So, much like the first Gojira. Oh, 2 hits. The Warden did not fare very well at all against the -1 form. Is any of that the DNA? Because that's something I... Oh, you may have to take down a really big one if you're after that DNA. Oh, that's a regenerating cell. More G cells. Okay, let's see what our next one is in the group. Destroyer. Warden, if you can't hear him, it's because he's made you deaf. Again, what is everybody shooting at? Are there Endermen in the distance? Is that what's going on here? Everybody just stomps the Warden around here. That's how this winds up, is the Warden gets stomped. Got anything there other than... No, not really, but it's okay. That's okay. Not every kaiju is going to have a drop, and you're going to need some humongous stuff to take them down. I have a few ideas for that. Is this... Aww. Aww. It's a cute version of Godzilla. Like, he just looks relatively harmless. He's like, I'm just gonna hang out here. But Warden, you have to, of course, find out, is this particular version of Gojira harmless? Or is it not? Can you take it out? Okay, we have proven that this version is not harmless, because it has, again, taken out another Warden. The Wardens are getting absolutely pummeled around here. I'm just going to go ahead and clear those up. Okay, I can tell they definitely came from a warped forest somewhere, because they're literally carrying warped nelium around. There's your sign. I knew I was close to one, but they just consider this the perfect neighborhood to pop up to. So if you're ever wondering where some of the Endermen in the Nether have disappeared to, they might be on the roof. They might be on the roof. So that's a thing. Okay, Warden, can you even so much as take out a larva? Can you even take out a larva? Or are you just doomed to fall to all the kaiju in this mod? Okay, he's doomed to fall to all the kaiju in this mod. Probably. Sorry, Mothra larva. I like you, Mothra, but I just kind of got to clear the field. I don't really need those if I can just pop back to my things. I got to be able to expand my space here for stuff. And yeah, I was kind of curious about something about the seed, so. I'm just going to get rid of some of these extra stacks. I'm going to need to still compile some stuff. Okay, full Mothra. Oh, full Mothra likes to perch. Again, we have a flyer that might just sneak away from the Warden. Of course. Because Mothra. Mothra is too strong for the Warden. Mothra! Okay. That was just beautiful. You just totally whacked the Warden. But we also have a MechaGodzilla here. Specifically, this is the Type 2 Kiryu model. Now you're gonna go up against the upgraded version of a MechaGodzilla. Not very well. Not very well at all. We are watching Wardens just get whacked. Not even a remote control. Okay, this model does not have many drops, apparently. But that's okay. We'll get there. Okay, they're the same... just saying they are officially the same colors with the spawn egg. Of course, it's still King Ghidorah. In this case, classic mode. And of course, the lightning strikes everything because King Ghidorah. He is the master of lightning. Did you just... I think he had drops, but then he vaporized his own drops at the last moment. Oh, that was just rude. That was officially just rude. Okay. Of course, we get to see Burning Godzilla. Ooh. That texture is just perfect. It really gets the glowing part going out. Fire aura. The thing is, Wardens are immune to fire and lava. That just kind of... One thing the Warden kind of has an advantage of here is when it comes to lava and fire, they just don't care. Even if it's coming from a burning Godzilla. However, the stomp is apparently more than enough, so... What the... Oh, that was very close to me accidentally poofing my... Oh, that was so close to me accidentally poofing my ender chest. It doesn't animate an explosion, but this represents Burning Godzilla... darn lips. This represents Burning Godzilla's ultimate meltdown, so... Yeah! Apparently if you have one close enough to the roof of the nether, you can make a hole. Here I was, using creative mode powers, and Burning Godzilla just does it when he dies. So, okay, now we also have SpaceGodzilla. Oh yeah, the crystal texture works out nice. I like it. Got some really good inaccurate models around here on this one. Although if there is a way to make them more transparent, that would probably improve the crystals just a little bit. Well, I knew it would happen eventually. Some poor Enderman gets absolutely whacked by it just absolutely got whacked by the Warden first. Okay, he's going to take a moment to remember where he's going, so I'm just going to shove these things in here for just a second. There's a Kaiju over here. Come on. There's a kaiju on the right. Okay, come on. Warden. To be fair, if this happens with Wardens sometime, they'll lock onto something you can't see because they just hear it through the area. Whatever it was, he scared it off with tremendous booming. Is this Godzilla really about to... Oh, he's breaking the area. Okay, okay. Godzillas can break bedrock. SpaceGodzilla has cracked the nether even further. And has broken bedrock. Okay, that's a thing. Kaiju can break bedrock. Suddenly my path down is looking very quaint by comparison to what's happening here, because it may be deeper, but this is a little more impressive. And this poor piglin is just very disturbed. He's like, what's going on? I hear giant thumps coming from above. Yes, you do, piglin. You very much do. There are gigantic thumps coming from above. So go ahead, be very disturbed. Classic Godzilla? They keep shooting at stuff off in the distance. Had to check. Okay. Last spawn egg for now, I think. But where was... Did I miss one? I may have missed one. So we'll see about that in a moment. First generation MechaGodzilla. Can you even beat model number 1? First artificial kaiju. No. Not at all. Wardens are not doing very well this time. Of course, if you've always wanted to see a warden just get stomped, this has been a totally good run for you. Okay, now, I think I've been missing one, so... Okay. I think I've missed one somewhere. At least one. Hmm? I could have sworn there was supposed to be a Kumonga around here somewhere. Ah, there you are. You were not located with the others. Why were you over... okay, okay, just saying, Kumonga was supposed to be included with the Kaiju. Um, that spawn egg was not where it should have been in the roster. Just saying. Okay. Can you at least beat a giant spider? Or are you just going to be stomped by every kaiju around here? Because admittedly, it is kind of fun to think of it getting stomped by every kaiju around here. So that is a fun thought. Come on, boom. Spiders like, whoa! Yep, officially the Warden has been in fact stomped by every kaiju around here. Okay, that happened, and there's still this gigantic gaping hole here from when burning Godzilla melted down. Okay, that was something that happened. Okay, so as a special bonus, I just wanted to do this little experiment. See. Yep, I was curious about that. This is an actual Vanilla Warden. Ice and Fire has updated, so just saying that it has. Are they invulnerable? Do I need to... You can't mob killer that? Okay. Yeah, now... Yes, one can strike the other one down. But here's the real question. Oh dear. Okay. That's an impressive statue there. Ever wonder what weapon you could use to get rid of a kaiju? Well, now you know. You just gotta beat a Gorgon for it. So, yeah! Very appropriate that that particular advancement is Clash of the Titans is another name for kaiju in some series is Titans. So, okay. Yeah. That was just a little extra bonus there because I was curious and I wanted to just do that quickly because that was kind of ballistic whenever she first petrified a warden because they're supposed to be blind. That's supposed to be a gaze attack. A Medusa's gaze attack should not affect the blind. So, what is going on? Because it's not quite right. Well, maybe they'll eventually figure out how to make that appropriate, but for right now, Medusa just petrifies everything. So, if you have Gorgons around, just know that they can apparently even destroy kaiju with their gaze by not really destroying them, but petrifying them. So, yeah, that's a thing. I was curious about that, and now I know that we've made some interesting discoveries here in this round. For one thing, all kaiju from Godzilla Rising can totally beat a Warden, but a Gorgon beats everything, pretty much. I mean, I haven't unleashed her against all the kaiju, but after petrifying that giant spider, we could kind of say that if she can take down Kumonga like that, then I think that means it doesn't matter. So, yeah, just a Gorgon versus Kaiju, the Gorgon wins. And the poor Warden gets flatlined in this entire episode, so just saying. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from y'all later. And bye for now, everybody, and remember, there will be more mob battles.